just received in our newspaper.
The government almost immediately, yeah.
Yeah? About what?
Okay, so every day I go into work, and it seems like there's a new reason that the world's going to end. Right. Every day they have a new one. So
from the old guys or from your company?
From the older guys.
Right.
From the older guys.
Right. They watch Fox the night before.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one day, I'm sitting where my chair is like right by where the sign-in sheet is.
Right.
Guy walks in. It's like 6:25 a.m. He walks up, grabs the sheet, and he goes, "You own any guns?" And I was like, "No, you know what? I don't." And he goes, "You should change that soon." And then walked away. And I was like, was that like a threat, or was he like concerned for my safety?
Yeah, you could have took that a couple different ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's early, bro.
Yeah, like,
you can't just be like, you got a gun.
God, it's so random for a guy to come up to you. It's all old men too. Like, they'll come up to you and be like, you got a firearm on you? Yeah, like, why didn't you?
How many guns do you have in your car?
You got a firearm laying around? And then they're even shocked when you say no. If you were like, yeah, they're like, okay, good. This is what I need. Which
ones?
It's not even like, yeah, I think I got it laying. It's in the back of my truck. It's just laying down there. It's laying down in the back seat.
I got it in there somewhere. I threw it in with my coat the other day. I don't know where it is.
Got it loaded in case someone wants to shoot clay pigeons. You know what I mean? You got some guy on lunch fucking tossing them. Oh!
In the parking lot.
It's you tossing them. It's you on the
I didn't bring my gun today, so I'm the clay pigeon throwing guy.
You fuck up. Hold him steady, Chase. What the fuck you doing?
Angle was way off on that one. My bad, boss.
Got buckshot in these.
He was concerned for my safety if the government collapsed, though, because they're okay. So the recent border crisis in Texas. Are you aware of it?
Yes.
Okay. You explain to the people then.
I just know that there's a lot.
There's some shit going down.
There's some shit going down. There's so much footage. I think
not seen a single one.
You haven't? I've seen
been
footage where it's like you're watching like. It's so weird because someone explained this on a podcast recently where it's like I don't know if it's like the government agents have no problem. Like I believe if I'm not mistaken, government agents are in green uniforms and they have no problem versus like Texas. The Texas Rangers have blue uniforms or something, but you're watching like, where it's like the green uniforms, like not even attempting to stop anything, and they're just coming through.
Yeah.
But then you got Texas Rangers where they will arrest them, but it doesn't even matter if they get It's something like along the lines of, it doesn't matter if they get arrested because regardless, they are issued a court date, but they're still in the States after. So like, I don't know. I just know there's a lot of things going on.
Okay, so. The federal government, so like the White House shit, they said that they have to cut the barbed wire along the border.
Yes.
So the Texas population and some of the Texas government weren't chill with that. They like the barbed wire there because they're like, it keeps them out. It does not. Kind of just collects the body on the river.
Yes.
So
that was the videos I'm seeing is like the people crossing that river and like. You either come out it or you don't.
You don't come out it. That most of the time. A lot of people drown crossing the river.
Yeah,
and then they're like, it'd be crazy if we put rows and rows of barbed wire along the river's edge. So even if they do make it, they're kind of just trapped in there till they don't.
Yeah,
and then so the government said cut the wire. The Texas Rangers, which is a version of the Texas Police, they got different levels. They're like, nah, man, that's staying. So the Texas government then lobbied some of the other states around them to support them along the border wall to, stop the tide of immigration is what they're calling it. So they're calling themselves God's Army. Yeah, they're
the Texas Rangers are calling themselves that?
The people.
Oh, calling them God's Army.
I
thought you were like Texas gave them that. God's country. Like, you know what I mean?
Texas was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're God's Army now. Nah. The people who like live states away and were like, I got a lot of time on my hands and I don't like these other people coming in here. I'm going to drive my entire family down to Texas and we're going to camp out right by the border to support our troops down there. So they're having a festival over there. There's about the estimates were 800,000 people. I don't think they got that many.
800,000.
Yeah, I was like,
seems like a lot.
That's a lot of people, dude. That's a lot of people. I don't think they got.
I don't
that
think
many.
that's 800,000.
I don't think they got all that.
I don't think you can get 800,000 people to be like, you want to fucking come camp by the border?
You want to come sit by the river?
You want to go sit by the river and watch
People drown.
people drown and them try to come across? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that's what's happening. So the theory is that eventually enough states will join God's army, is what I'm going to call it now, because that's the funny title, that they will secede from the United States as a whole, creating the second Civil War.
Damn.
Yeah. That is. So they think that's going to happen soonish. So they're preparing.
That's very interesting.
Because once that happens down there, it's going to spread up here. Because, once one side starts fighting, the guys up here are going to be like, well, now if we attack them from the north, we'll win. They can't fight on both sides.
They're fucked on both ends.
Yeah.
They're fucked on both ends.
I'm not sure if he was saying you got to be prepared in case the crazies, try and take over our government, or if he was saying you need to join us. I wasn't sure if it was an invite.
Did you ask it?
I didn't ask the question.
Okay.
I was like,
because all you may hear from him, like, you see what God's army's doing down there. Like, could you imagine you hear that from him?
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh fuck, he's on a whole different one.
Damn it.
He's on a different side.
I got to play both sides, so I always come out on top.
Listen, if you learn anything about any sort of like conflict between, like, I'm saying amongst your work colleagues, I don't mean actual life, like. When they're talking about it, just encourage both sides. Like, if you have one worker who's like, hey, can you believe the immigration and you're like, yeah. And then the other side, you're just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the big deal is. Like, that's what you said. Like, play both ends.
Yeah.
No one knows your next move.
Well,
no one can ever get a read. If you take advice. This is advice I can give.
I don't know if I would.
Don't ever
pick a side.
Don't let anybody get a read on you. Don't let anybody get a read on you. You want to live a private life.
Yeah.
Don't make it public like mine. I go on here and talk about all the shit I've done. Don't do what I'm doing. They got to read on me.
We announce it publicly and record it. Put it on the internet.
Don't do it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
you can get a read on me pretty easy.
That shit's all wild to me. I don't know. I get like, you don't want just any, like, you need to have some sort of.
Why?
I think it's to a degree. Like, you need to know who's coming in, right?
Why?
Why not?
Why? What's it going to stop?
I don't think it's going to stop.
What's it going to stop?
I don't know if it's going to stop anything, but you think anybody should just come across?
Okay. Think of it like this. Post 9/11.
Okay.
How many terrorist attacks have they really stopped since they put in all those privacy measures that basically have destroyed everyone's, private lives?
Not that much.
None. I'm pretty sure they announced that it was none.
Really? I haven't stopped one since those?
How many major terrorist attacks have happened?
I don't even know. I feel like that's actually a good question.
How many major organized terrorist attacks have happened?
Let's search that up. Let's see that.
Since 9/11.
Since 9/11, yeah. How many do you think?
Maybe 2.
You think 2?
I think it's like 2.
Maybe. I don't know. That's actually a good question. I never even thought of it like that.
But how many have they stopped? Pretty sure they said 0.
Fuck.
But they work on it all day, making sure.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Because you hit a government website.
More than 106,000.
Terrorist attacks have occurred
worldwide
since 9/11?
Worldwide, though.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
But what do you want to know? Just America?
Just, in America.
America. Yeah. One case. You're righteous. One case.
Yeah.
I don't even remember this. Do you remember this?
Well, which one was it?
Oh, wait. I don't even know if this actually happened. This was just planned, I think.
This was just planned. It never got.
It's just a thread, it says.
So it never even happened.
So they caught it. They caught
caught
one. They destroyed everyone's privacy and now have a detailed file on everyone on Earth and can listen in on every conversation you ever have. And they got him. They got one. Billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars in the funding. Yeah. I never even looked into even thought of looking into it until you even brought it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like most of them have been domestic, like Americans.
Yeah. Americans doing shit.
Literally just mostly white Americans doing like mass casualty events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wild, dude. That's
Yeah.
America.
Fuck yeah!
Get the freedom funnel!
Woo! All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
the world was doing okay without borders.
Yeah.
It kind of really was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a world without borders. I feel like we've had this conversation 3 times.
We've had it a lot on this podcast.
Because, man, just take away the walls. What changes?
Nothing. You just with everybody.
Everyone's kind of just out here, dude. If you want to live somewhere warmer, what do?
Just move.
You move somewhere warmer.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go somewhere where there's, less gang violence, what do?
You try to move.
You just leave the area where the gang violence is.
Easier said than done sometimes, but yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if there's borders, if
can't- yeah, I know.
If we just we could just take off to Manitoba right now.
Yeah.
Like we really could.
Yeah.
We just quit our job but if we want to go to the States,
Yeah.
that's some work, and it's very close. Like it's right there.
Yeah.
It is right there. I can see it.
Year-long process.
It takes a while. It takes a long ass time.
Yeah.
And we have like special privileges because we're in Canada. It's easier for us.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere else in the world, it's very difficult to get into America.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You're right.
But I can see it physically. It's right there. There's like very little stopping me from going over
Oh,
there.
people take pictures of it in the summertime.
All the
Like,
time.
oh my
They
God.
love that fucking city
Oh,
skyline. I don't know why.
You are not missing it. You are not missing it if you're
I
walking.
bet you I could go on Snapchat right now and find a picture.
I bet
I
you
could.
I bet you.
I know
could-
I could.
I bet you could go on Snapchat and find like a memory of somebody, like someone post a memory and it'd be like, just take me back to July. Like, you know what I mean? Like, take me back to July, the sunset. Like, you know what I mean?
That was so
I
dead on. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
That was super specific, and I know exactly
Well,
what you're
I thought
talking
of it
about.
when I was on shrooms and you took me for a drive, and I was sitting there watching. I'm like, oh my God, I get it.
I get it now.
I get why people take pictures of this. I want to see it forever. Like, you know what I mean? It could have been a fucking shit day. I would have been like, the skyline's beautiful.
It was a beautiful day.
You see, it was a beautiful,
It was a beautiful day.
It was like a perfect day.
I remember this one time. It's kind of off my ass a bit. So we're out in public. I'm sitting in the back of someone's car, and we're out in a park.
Yeah.
They're smoking in the front, and then this guy starts walking up. Kind of a sketchy looking guy. Middle of the day.
What makes him sketchy?
Well, it's the middle of summer. He's wearing 3 coats.
Mm.
He's got a child's backpack on.
3 coats?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
3 different layers. And then he's got a child's backpack on. He's kind of like hobbling towards the car.
Yeah.
So they're kind of freaking out, like, what the fuck does this guy want? So I'm waving at him. I'm like, hey, buddy. And they're like, why are you inviting him over here? I'm like, he looks friendly. It's a beautiful day. What's going to happen?
He has 3 coats. What the fuck is he going to do?
Probably just fucking hot.
There you go, Raine. There you go, Raine. No, you're trying to be
But
secretive about it. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I forgot where I was going.
No,
No,
the 3
so it's a
coats,
beautiful day.
yeah.
And I'm like, it's a beautiful day. Nothing
Right.
wrong's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of freaking out, and they're screaming at him to go away. I'm like, whoa, man. We're all just people.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's walking away. And he goes, you can't just hang out with crackheads in my car. I'm like, this is bullshit, man.
You know what, man? I'm sick and tired
that's-
of this society being like, dudes can't have fun anymore. And this is fucking bullshit. If I want to hang out
Every
with
time-
a crackhead that's wearing 3 jackets in the middle of July, I want to hang out with a crackhead that's wearing 3 jackets in the middle of July. I don't think
Every
I should be
time
able to-
I have purposely made the choice to hang out with someone who's homeless and on crack, I've benefited my jacket.
You have benefited.
I've
Yes.
benefited greatly. That's $100 something jacket.
I don't know if they would say the same thing, but he has benefited from that.
No, they didn't.
They did
They
not.
get nothing from me. I'm
Yeah.
not a good person, but
Yeah.
I have benefited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they wanted more crack.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
yes. We all know you can't kill the crack man. What are they gonna do?
Well, you can't kill the crack man. That should be a saying. That should be our merch.
That was the title of 2 episodes ago.
Was it?
Yes.
Of our episodes?
Yeah.
Was it actually?
Can we pull?
That we actually posted?
That was the title of the episode. You can't kill the crack man.
That actually does sound familiar.
Yeah, that was Alex's episode because we were.
Oh, it was
Yes.
Alex's episode. Yes, it was.
Because Alex and I say that frequently now.
Can't kill the crack.
Can't kill the crack
You really
man.
Holy
can't.
shit. That was the title of it? That was the last episode.
Oh, was it last
Two
episode?
episodes ago.
Yeah, it was 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, no, you're right. You
Our
can't-
fan base has grown significantly.
Good.
Yeah.
Why we don't post ever.
Well, we're back from a hiatus.
Well, they keep asking where it is. So
Yeah. We're back from a hiatus.
shout out.
Shout out.
I didn't feel like typing this out in the fucking posts that I had to make, but I started a midnight job and it fucking sucks ass. Okay, so
A lot of
editing and
things have
posting has been
happened.
A lot harder.
A lot
of
of
things
things
have
A
happened.
lot of things have happened. Chase bought a home.
I did do that.
Good
I
job.
live there now.
Raine got a new
Don't
job.
visit. Don't come over.
We had a grilled cheese party.
Oh, we did do that. Oh shit. Yeah, we did do that. I'm so sorry I didn't invite you.
We had a grilled cheese party. It was awesome. It was great. It was great, and that's I think that's a good housewarming opener.
Event, yeah.
Like grilled cheese. Like listen, just get a flat top going, some grilled cheese going,
Like I had like 8
some
sandwiches.
deli meat. You had a lot.
I had a lot
I
of
remember I
sandwiches.
walked in, you were eating one, and then progressively as Aaron was making more, I'm like, this guy's on his 4th fucking grilled cheese, bro.
They were all different. I had to try all the combinations.
No, I don't.
What was the one combination that you made everybody try, that weird one with the cookies on it?
Oh, it was fucking French toast grilled cheese with like 4 different kinds of cheese, and then she threw Oreos in the eggs. It was really weird, but it did taste good.
Oreos in the eggs?
Yeah, of the French toast.
I remember you gave me an Oreo.
You and Matt ate it, and he was like, "Yeah, that's pretty funny."
It's pretty good, man. And I had like red peppers on it and bacon. Oh, it was so good.
Red paper.
Undercooked bacon, by the way.
What?
Severely undercooked.
Oh,
I don't think it was undercooked.
who was on bacon duty?
I'm not gonna name names here. I
Aaron.
think she did a great job.
Oh my.
I was originally, but they lost confidence in my ability. So
What- how could they lose confidence in your ability to cook bacon?
You're competent enough.
Are you a bacon guy or no?
am I a bacon guy?
Like, do you like bacon?
Yeah, I like bacon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to make it.
Rarely. Okay.
Yeah. No, if I'm making food for myself, Jake, it is very minimal.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
I'm making like 2 pieces of French toast.
Yeah.
That is it. That's my meal. Probably for the day.
How do you like living on your own?
It's exactly the same.
Is it?
Yeah, I get bothered more now. I see-
Really?
Yeah. Like
God, that's my biggest fear. Moving out and being bothered more.
I get bothered
Oh.
way more now. Like I used to be left alone for days on end.
Oh,
No one asking me where I am. Now it's constant. Like there's always just someone in my house. Sometimes it's just a cat and that pisses me off.
Yeah. Just a cat.
Like it's making noise. I'm like, just shut up. Just shut up. Me and the cat are not friends.
No?
No,
Why?
I'm not a cat person.
Yeah. Really? I thought for some reason he was.
Are you an animal person?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's everything but cats. It's
Really?
everything. Yeah.
Why is it like you're allergic or no?
No.
No?
No. We just don't get along.
You just don't get along. Yeah.
They like me. They do.
You think you'd get along with a dog?
I do. Yeah. I get
Like
along
big
with
dog,
most
like a
animals.
bigger dog, not like your
Yeah,
fucking
big dogs.
Yeah.
More than smaller dogs.
Yeah. More than smaller dogs.
Oh yeah.
You met my dog, haven't you, Travis?
Don't
When you
think
were
so.
changing my oil, I think he came outside.
Oh, probably.
Travie Patty.
Oh yes. Yeah, I do remember that.
Mhm.
Get along with dogs just fine.
Yeah.
It's just cats.
If you don't get along with dogs, I
That's
get
an
it.
issue.
I do understand though from people who are like, "Well, I was attacked when
Get
I was
over
it."
You're an adult now.
He goes, "Get over it." I don't want to hear shit.
You're an adult now. It's crazy.
It's one dog. One dog attacks you, so you're like, that's it. The entire species is not my friend now.
I remember a dog attacked me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was riding my bike. Probably my fault. I was riding my bike and I was honest to God riding my bike and I swear to God, I turn around and a dog is chasing after me, like fully like chasing after me.
So you didn't stop and try and pet it?
No, it was a rot.
So
I didn't want to. I didn't want to take the risk. I didn't know whose dog it was. What?
Not all rots are bad.
Not all rots are bad. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying it was, and it looked like it was biting my foot. So I was not gonna be like, clearly he wants to, like, you know what I mean? I wasn't.
you just
doing that.
offer your hand, and then if it bites you, you know it's not a friend. It's that easy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't feel like going to get it. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
you're an adult now. You should know that.
I was a kid. I was like fucking 11, bro. I was like 11, 12 years old.
By 12, you should know.
By 12, I should know. I should know if that dog is gonna bite me or not. But it was hauling ass. It was hauling ass. I remember I fucking just like was freaking. I was like pedaling my heart out, bro. I was pedaling my heart out. But like, I don't know.
And then later that day, he got hit by a car and still went to work.
Yeah.
You were 11 at your job at Burger King?
After I got attacked by a dog. No, but I did get hit by a car.
He
on
did
my
get
way
hit by a
there.
car, yeah.
Yeah, I did still go to work. I did. I showed up. I made those Whoppers. I didn't call in.
I did the company proud.
I did. I came in after getting hit by a fucking car. You're welcome. I don't know who was gonna make those Whoppers on that Saturday morning when.
Tell me you can't come in when you got the sniffles.
Yeah, you got the sniffle. I got hit by a car. What do you? You got. Get some Kleenex, shove them in them bitches, and let's go. Let's get to work. Let's flip them.
One time, long time ago, working at Don's, guy gets like a pretty bad nosebleed and just shoves some rags up his nose and goes to start working in the kitchen. And the manager was like, "What the fuck are you doing? No, go home." And he goes, "I got this." It's like, nah, man. This
He's
is
like, what are we fucking giving up today? Like, what are we giving
you
up?
want today to happen or not, boss?
It's funny because a guy, George Kittle, did that at the NFL Combine. When he had to do his stats thing, he got a nosebleed. So instead of like stopping to go clean his nose or whatever, he's like, fuck it. Shoves the thing right in his fucking nose. He's like, go to work. gotta do the NFL Combine. I can't can't miss it. So yeah, he did that. It's funny because I've been watching Hell's Kitchen recently. Like a lot of it. I've been watching. Me and her just finished season 7 yesterday.
There's 7 seasons.
There's 18 seasons. There's 18 seasons of Hell's Kitchen. It's a good fucking show. But like, you know how you're talking about a nosebleed? Jesus Christ, these motherfuckers like the way that show has like that show cannot air now. The way he talks to those fucking people, like we were talking about it. The way he talks to them, like they definitely all have to sign some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're not gonna physically harm Mr. Ramsey. Like,
I'm pulling up the video of Joseph.
yeah,
Keep talking about him.
like, bro, the way he calls like women donkeys. Like, what are you are you dumb blonde? Like, what are you? Are you a dumb blonde donkey? Huh? Can you not cook a scallop? Like, you know what I mean? And then
He calls everybody like fat.
yeah, come here, you fuck. Come here, like, you know. And he wants you to know, hey, look at me. And then especially if you're still trying to cook, like you're in a stressful situation, you're trying to cook for these high-end restaurants. He's like, hold on, fuck, look at me. Fuck you. You can't cook for shit. And then after when someone tries to defend themselves, he doubles down harder. So then it's like, hey, chef, I'm just trying my best. That's your fucking best?
Yeah.
God, you suck.
Yeah, that's my entire industry. You understand that, right? That's the whole gig.
I guess. I don't know. I just find it wild that they're just like, let's televise it. Yeah, let's show this one.
All right, this is season 6, episode fucking 2.
2.
This guy Joseph thinks he's like top dog. So this is the way. So like if you, okay, how do I say this? When we first watched this, Jake and I, we were thinking, this is the 6th season. So if you know that this show exists, you must have watched the show, right? That's what you would assume. So this motherfucker signed up for this show knowing how Gordon speaks to people, knowing that he treats them like shit. That's like the point of the fucking show. All right?
Push you to
now
your
watch this fucking clip. It's so funny.
Joseph, let's be honest. That's a pretty sorry battalion you've got there, isn't it?
Right now it is.
Mouth, man.
Come on, man. I'm talking here. I don't give a fuck about you. And come here for you.
You want to be an executive chef?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh my God.
He lost right there. He was doing fine till right there.
That's where you really lose. Where it's
You trip on the way out. I was like, fuck. Damn it. He almost had that. As soon as Gordon said, watch your step, it was over. Now you look like a bitch.
Yeah.
And he turns around and he goes, no, you watch the fucking stuff.
Because there's no comeback to that. You're fucked. You already lost.
But it's funny because that guy is so goddamn flustered that that someone would talk to him like that. and that now he's pressing the guy who talks to everybody else like that. So he thinks like he's about to do something. Like I believe in that moment he thought like, oh shit, like I'm doing something here. And I think as like you can kind of see it in his face as he's talking, like, oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up because he's not giving me the reaction I wanted. I thought once I got in his face, he was gonna get in my face and we were gonna shove back and forth. And you could tell when Gordon was just like standing there, his security guards are around him. We're just like, yeah, just get the fuck out of here. You look like a fucking idiot. Like, you know what I mean?
I think if he would have swung, the respect would have been there.
What Gordon would have been like, damn, you actually hit me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they definitely signed some shit. You don't think those people signed shit saying like if you harm Mr. Ramsey, you'll be sued for X
If you
amount of money?
harm anyone, you'll be sued.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm saying for him, in this situation. I'm trying to say for this show. You know what I mean? Like I think in this show.
That was a terrible energy drink.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Gordon would disapprove.
Yeah, but they probably signed some shit. Yeah.
They signed some shit, but I'm saying even that guy, like she said, she is right. Like you probably have seen the show, and you're probably like he probably went on there being like, he ain't gonna talk to me like that. I'll fucking put him in his fucking place. I'll put that British fuck in his place. And then after he gets there, and he's just like, oh fuck.
Was he from Boston?
Who? Yeah, that guy's from Boston. Yeah, gotta be.
That's just how they act.
90%
Yeah.
of their fucking contestants from Boston.
Yeah, a lot of them are from Boston or New York. Like you can hear the accent.
Thick accent.
Like
They all just act like that. That's just how people from Boston act.
you don't know how to make a risotto? Some of it's funny because like, and then like, because it's so intense, like he's putting them under pressure. Like, so you guys are working next to like 500-degree ovens, the fucking flat top pans. They have like 14 different pans on there cooking shit. So they're sweating, right?
They sweat.
And then they're sweating. So then Gordon will see like a drip and he goes, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? You're dripping in the fucking food. Like, you know what I mean? Just belittling them. Just like, oh my God. And he goes, I'm sorry, chef. And, you know, they're trying to, like, I'm so sorry, chef. Like, you know, and they're burning fucking pans. And he's like, oh, like, Gordon will sometimes just grab the pan, throw the whole fucking pan in the sink.
Or like the raw fish.
Yeah.
Like, if you hand him a piece of fish that's raw. This only started in, like, season 5? And then every fucking couple episodes now, he'll take the piece of fish and just slam it.
Yeah.
And, like, fish goes fucking everywhere. There's people that are, like, there was one girl that had to, like, go like this and, like, get fish literally out of her eyes. Like,
Raw fish. Boom. Slam.
So people fuck up fish often.
Yeah.
That's a planned event.
There was one.
That's a planned event.
There was one guy last season where he fucked up the fish 5 times in a row. He undercooked it 5 times.
At the the second time, I'm going to that shit burns.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm overcooking the fish. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not risking undercooking it again.
Forget it if you fucking overcook it. Like Gordon, as soon as it comes to him, every time, like it's the reactions that like feel it. Hey, Chase, like if you made it, Chase, look, come here, yes, come here, yes, touch that fish. What's it feel like?
Burn.
Fucking burn, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
My favorite when there's like a piece of undercooked beef, like raw beef, he'll touch it. He's like, it's fucking still moving.
Yeah. That thing has a fucking pulse. Like, you know what I mean?
Walk up. She's dead, chef. I don't. It's not attached to the rest of the body.
It is like some of them are crazy. Like someone will cut. Like you're watching it, like chicken. Someone will cut into a piece of chicken, and it is clearly raw chicken. Like clearly, and they bring it up to the pass, and he's like, "Are you fucking stupid or something?"
It's stone cold.
How'd you make it this far?
You cut into this chicken, didn't even fucking look at it. It's fucking cold. It's pink. It's fucking pink. Like, how are you fucking this up?
Or the one girl that served fucking, so like when there's like special guests and stuff, he'll tell them. There was one girl that he was like, okay, this is a pregnant person. This lady is pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Somebody brought up raw fish.
Yeah,
And
she
he
brought
was
up raw
like,
shrimp.
You want me to serve raw fish to a pregnant lady? Like, oh my God.
Yeah, like it is. And then like they're like, I've been working like a lot of them they get interviewed before, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, I've been working in the kitchen my whole life, and and then like one service, and they'll be like, I've never worked in a kitchen like that. I've never once worked in a kitchen where someone's screaming at me at the top of their lungs like that.
Yeah, I feel like you can get away without the screaming.
Yeah,
I feel like
especially
he'll be
when he
fine.
does this shit. Like he'll get up, like if he's standing at the pass, he'll just be like if he's just done, he's just like, oh, fuck, and then he's just sitting there. Just sitting there like this. Oh, I can't believe. Like he's like just distraught. Just fucking distraught.
Just in
There was
disbelief.
one time, because he's like obviously he's the head chef, and then he's got 2 sous chefs. Because the whole show is like there's Team Red and Team Blue, and his main boy is the blue sous chef.
Yeah.
His name is Scott. Shout out Scott.
Scott the chef.
So there was one time he's fucking had enough because both teams were just doing horrible. He goes, Scott, come here. And then they walk out of the fucking restaurant the whole time just being like, can you fucking believe this shit? What is actually happening? They both just left the fucking restaurant. They were gone for like an hour, come back, and he was like, that's the only time I've ever left my fucking restaurant.
I had to leave. I had to
walk away.
And it's funny when Scott, so like they'll do, so when it comes to like the final 3 or whatever, they make them go to do the pass. Like the pass, for people who don't know, is like you look at the food, you plate it up, and then you're like just doing the final touches before it's fine dining shit. And then you give it to the server and they go give it. So they each get a turn at the pass. So Scott is usually helping Ramsey at the pass. So if someone comes off to do the pass, he'll go fill their spot, take over whatever they're doing. So and Gordon tells like Chef Scott like, hey, fuck up the dish because I want them to see if they can catch it. Like see if they can catch the fuck up. Because that's up the part of the challenge. Yeah. So Chef Scott will purposely fuck something up. And then, like, if they catch it, they're cocky. Like, oh, I'm not going to let nothing get past me. But then, like, if Chef Scott's actually, like, cooking food properly, someone will be like, Chef Scott, that's too salty. You'd be like, you sure about that? Did you check that? Did you
actually look?
And then, like, at some points, like, this guy, he gets so fucking, yeah. He was, you fucking dumb bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Dumb bitch can't fucking tell if it's a good risotto.
And then there was even times because the one girl was just nitpicking everything that Scott did after she caught him. After Gordon told him to fuck up one dish, so he fucked up one dish. And then there was times like she was just riding his ass to try to make sure everything was perfect. And there was times even Gordon was tasting it. She would turn, yell at Scott, and even Gordon's like,
Gordon was like
that was a perfect risotto. Like,
yeah, man, it was pretty good.
And then Gordon's like looking at Scott, and Scott's just getting fucking pissed off. He's like, this fucking bitch.
Dude, he was like under his breath. He's like, I'm gonna fucking punch her in the fucking throat. I'm gonna fucking stab her. I'm gonna fucking stab her. Like he's an angry man.
Yeah, he's an
while
angry.
just mixing.
Because he said, and it is funny when like he kicked the one kitchen out. Like he kicked the red kitchen out, and he just had Chef Scott and the other girl. What's her name? Andy. Chef Andy. They change the girl all the time. I don't know why, but Chef Andy. So then it's just 2 of those chefs literally doing a job of 6 people. And just to prove that like these 2 chefs are so good that you couldn't even keep up with them. Like you couldn't even keep up with 2 chefs doing it, let alone you have 6
You
of
have
you
a whole
motherfuckers.
staff.
And all these guys are like, I've been in the business for 25 years. And then you get there and Gordon's like, you don't know how to fucking cut shit. Like you don't know how to
fucking trash.
like some of the fucking challenges are insane. They're like, hey, this piece of meat right here, okay, most expensive piece of meat you'll ever work with in your life. I want you to butcher it. I want you to cut it up into steaks and things. And then when they fuck up, it's like, oh, what? You would serve this? You would serve this? Oh my God. You should be disgusted.
You should be hung.
Yeah. It's like, I think if it was up to Gordon, maybe. If it was up to Gordon, he could.
That's capital punishment.
Just capital punishment. You fucked up the risotto.
Especially when he has to invite
I'm
chefs.
hanging your entire chef crew.
Could you imagine? Like, oh,
to the gallows.
especially like even like we've been watching that hotel, Hell Hotel or whatever. Hell Hotel.
Just they bring you to shitty hotels.
Bring you to real shitty hotels.
It's exactly the same as kitchen or like Hell's Kitchen, except in a hotel.
Who's in charge of that?
Hey, Gordon. Gordon Ramsey.
What does he know about hotels?
I don't know.
I think it's mostly the business aspect of the hotel and
Yeah.
quality and that kind of thing, because that's what he does is quality, like quality control and business. Because that man knows. He's a chef, but he knows how to run multiple businesses at the same time.
That reminds me of that Kanye quote. I like Gaga. I like some of her songs.
The fuck she know about?
Fuck she know about cameras? Why is she on the board of directors of Polaroid?
Some of it is interesting where like they'll bring like you would think, right? You probably know ahead of time Chef Ramsay's coming because they interview you ahead of time. And then
I get
like,
asked for interviews all the time. I don't know what they're for.
yeah. And then like the first guy, like the first we watched the first episode yesterday. The guy brings Gordon into his room. He goes, "It smells like shit. Like it smells like full on shit in here. It feels like there's a sewage. There was a fucking plumbing problem. He goes, you didn't like come into the room and like look where I was gonna stay before, like make sure everything was perfect."
Like, okay, you know the show Kitchen Nightmares? It's exactly the same as Hotel Hell, but it's just for different like restaurants and shit. So I heard that it's like,
we should watch that.
yeah, we will. But I heard it's basically like, so these restaurants will apply to be on a TV show, but they don't know what TV show. It's just whatever TV show looks at their restaurant and decides, oh yeah, like let's film there kind of thing. And so Kitchen Nightmares is one of those shows that looks at it. And so once Gordon or whoever fucking picks the restaurants decides that that's where they're going to film, they go in undercover in there, sees how it's run, and then they put in cameras without the owner's knowledge. That's why all of this shit that happens, they're like, you like as a viewer, you're sitting there and you're like, what the why wouldn't you fix that before Gordon fucking Ramsay shows up? When it's actually because they already caught them. They don't know that they're already filming. And then Gordon walks up, like he'll surprise me, like he'll show up as a surprise, order as if he's a regular customer, and then he'll be like, I'm here, what the fuck is going on? And then they'll show the footage of like there's rats running around and people don't care, they're used to it and that kind of shit. So it's like that's why they don't clean up before fucking Gordon Ramsay shows up.
I guess it wouldn't be good for the show, right? Like, okay, they fixed it up a little bit before he showed up. You know what I mean?
I fixed that hole in the ceiling. What more do you guys want?
We had a
Doesn't even rain in here anymore.
We had one rat. We had one rat that had a litter.
The mascot?
That's the kitchen mascot in here. He keeps morale up.
That's how we test the food before it goes out.
If he eats it, we know it's good.
The rat aside.
The rat knows.
Shit! Where's the rat? I can't send this fucking dish out till he got a little taste.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the first hotel, like Hell Hotel or whatever, it's like this guy just was not paying his employees, like straight up, like at all.
$6,000 a year.
What?
Yep.
6,000?
$6,000 a year.
The ones
for the one girl, but the one girl was getting $42 a paycheck. Bi-weekly paycheck, which she had to chase him down for.
Ah, the United States.
The only thing this guy was using his hotel for was for like higher, like his original idea for the hotel was like we want higher end clients. So that's why it was like a minimum. It's for each night of the hotel. It's like $320 a night, but it was a minimum of 2 nights.
How was he getting any business?
He wasn't.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. He wasn't getting business.
And there was a restaurant inside the hotel, but the restaurant was you were only allowed to dine there if you had the 2-night reservation.
If you had the 2-night reservation, and they didn't serve lunch.
Yeah, and it was what, like $90 for a 3-course meal from the restaurant.
$79.
How long was this guy in business?
I forget how long you said he bought it for, but he's like over the last 5 years, each year I've lost over almost $200,000.
He's laundering money through that hotel.
Well, then
his
was
partner like retired, and his retirement money all went to it. And they were like, well, how much was that? He was like a little over $1 million.
and then they bought like this RV, like one of the nice ones, you know, like one of the luxury ones. Bought one of those. So then all the employees, like Gordon does that, where he'll get all of them to sit down and be like, what do you all think is the biggest problem here? And then the one chef was right. Well, it's like, it's sad when like all your workers are actually living in poverty. You can't pay them, but then you get to go to this like luxury thing where you're not, it's not even paid off. And we know all the money that is getting made is going to that. And so it's like, everyone's broken here. The one main chef quit 2 weeks before Gordon showed up, and she was buying produce on her own money, on her credit card to keep up.
For who? who's eating there?
That's what I mean. It would be his friends. He would invite his friends over. So his friends would sit there, dine and eat, not tip the servers. So then when Gordon went and looked through the books, he's like, wait, people are tipping, but the paychecks aren't lining up. So when he went and confronted the guy, he's like, are you taking like tips from your employees? And then he goes, well, I'm just taking the percentage that I deserve. And it was just like, he was like, are you mental? Like, you're taking money from he goes, you invite your friends. Yeah, they don't have to pay a thing or whatever, but at least tip your server.
Yeah.
Fuck. He goes, I do. Like, Gordon's like, I do that. He goes, like, I'll fucking let.
I do that. And I don't pay for shit.
He goes, I tip my server, though. Like, that's their fucking wage, man. Like, especially back then, it was like, what, 2012 or whatever they
That's
started
still
filming
now.
this. That's still now, too.
Minimum wage in America right now is like $8.
Yeah.
Has it gone up to $8?
It's like $8-9, something
Pretty
like
sure
that.
it's like $7 still.
Fuck.
$7.50.
But that's what I mean. And then
And they don't have to give servers that either.
that's what I'm saying. Servers don't have to get that. So they could
is so fucked
give a
up.
server like $5 an hour, but they're like, it doesn't matter because she makes most of her money on tips. But it is fucked up.
Okay, so they put in a new minimum wage, and I think it's Texas. I think they put in a minimum wage law, so it'd go up to like $10.
Okay.
But Panera Bread got out of doing that, so they don't have to pay it. But only Panera Bread,
That's so weird.
right? And everyone's like, okay, what kind of back alley deal is this? I'm pretty sure the governor is like good friends or personally owns the Panera Bread chains.
Oh. See, it's such a weird.
I'm like,
so weird.
Isn't that kind of like a massive conflict of interest, you know? Because it's not like you can hide the fact that only Panera Bread doesn't have to pay minimum wage.
Yeah, that is weird. You'd be like, and then,
Who's applying for that? Who's like,
Nobody.
I need this job at Panera Bread. I
guess
can't work anywhere else.
I guess if you were that desperate at that point to one of them first job,
Yes,
but you should.
but if every other first job has to pay minimum wage, why would you go to the only one that doesn't?
I found student wage weird when we were younger. Do you
Yeah,
remember
but
that?
it was still higher than minimum wage.
It was still
in the
higher
States.
than
Well, that's just so they hire students.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't know.
Same with apprenticeships.
Apprenticeship wage,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, like-
or they don't have to even pay. Or do they pay now? I think they have to pay for apprenticeships.
Some
now.
apprenticeships.
Some apprenticeships.
Not like school apprenticeships, but like my apprenticeship when I was still an apprentice was like $17 an hour.
because my brother's doing that. Like where he's an apprentice right now, but he gets paid, but not for the school part.
Yeah, he's like an electrical apprentice.
Yeah.
But after a certain amount of hours, they have to up his. Like I made full rate in a year.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
you need 2,500 hours.
right.
I banged that out
And
in
I
a year.
knew it.
A year. That's unheard of. I nearly died.
The goat. The goat.
I pissed blood for months
He brings that up a lot.
because it hurt.
I wonder if Gordon ever pissed blood.
No,
Do you
he
know what
probably
the
did
people-
because he wasn't dedicated.
But yeah, I don't know. My point is just like
I passed out a lot.
The one server was like, she goes, Gordon asked, he goes, what's the longest 7-year-old server? What's the longest that you've waited for your paycheck? She goes, it's been 6 weeks now. 6 weeks.
That's another job.
Well, that's what he fucking said to the worker, said to his worker. He's like, well, they don't have to work here. And then Gordon's like, oh, how dare you?
I'm just saying personally, after the second week of not getting paid,
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
I would be
leaving.
out.
I'm leaving.
I'm done.
I'm not continuing to work for free.
Especially if like at that point where it's like that the one lady there saying like I got $48 on my last check. Like nope, like clearly
No.
you didn't fucking
No, I'm slashing the tires on his RV for one.
Think about that. Like, say a regular work week is 40 hours. You're making like $1.06.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of that.
And you were working 6 weeks for free for the chance that you might get $80. If he's like, I'll back charge myself a bit. Here's
Dude.
80.
Like if you do not get paid at the time, and like if your work doesn't come up to you being like, hey, paychecks may be a day late or whatever. But if they don't if the day you're supposed to get paid and you don't get paid, you do not show up to work the next day until you get paid.
Oh, I'll show up, but I'm standing in the office.
I'm getting paid
until I get
I'm
my money.
getting
Yeah.
paid.
Hang out with my hand like this. Give it to me. Like
take it out of your wallet. I don't give a shit. Just give me the cash.
Yeah.
And you know what his defense was, oh well, like, would you guys rather get paid late or would you rather get a check that bounces?
That was his
That was his defense. Was well,
Brother, you can't own a business.
right?
Yeah.
That's a crime.
Yeah.
That's like literally a crime. That's a federal offense.
Yeah. The only difference is those people didn't go right away. They waited for Gordon to show up. But
That's what I'm like. That's probably happening all over the place.
it's happening probably a lot, I imagine. People not getting paid. I even heard of a story one time where this guy, I swear to God, this is a guy that used to live in Windsor. This guy, I don't know where he is now. He moved.
Good
but
for him.
He would say, like, hey, I can do your roof for you. I just need a minimum down payment. And okay, yeah, what's the down payment? Whatever it would be. You give him the money. He would come to your house for like 3-4 days, make it look like he's actually working, blah, 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 and then he would just not show up ever again.
That's smart.
Oh, I know a guy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd do driveways. I'll repave your driveway. He'd come, he'd tear your old one up, take the down payment, and then leave, and not return. He'd
Just no driveway.
Taking it up is harder than putting it down.
It is.
It is.
But you can take that scrap material and sell it.
Yeah. So he got the down payment, then took the scrap, got paid for that, and was just like, see ya.
All right.
Yeah. Deuces.
Good luck with your dirt driveway.
Yeah. Gravel driveway.
No gravel. No. You need the gravel.
You
You
need
take
the
take the asphalt and the gravel, and then leave with it. You're paying the disposal costs.
They come sell it to you after. Like, you guys want any of this shit?
Like, same guy, but in a top hat shows up. Like, hey, you don't gotta drive.
Yeah. He's wearing another disguise. Oh, I haven't seen that you haven't finished it, eh?
Just a very poorly attached fake mustache.
It's like one of the, the glasses, the nose, and the mustache is one of those. I see you have no driveway.
What rapscallion did that to you, eh?
Did someone steal your driveway?
I happen to have fine gravel here.
But only a minimum down payment. I can put a new in.
Yeah. And then, like, imagine, like, you do pay that guy, like, to do, you pay that guy. Listen.
Oh, thank God you're here.
And then you come out, and then you see your driveway's gone. You're like, I can't have shit in winter! Fuck! God damn it!
Shit in this town.
Can't even have a fucking driveway. It's on my property.
You know what actually happened to a woman?
What?
Someone stole her driveway
Oh, God damn it.
in
winter?
Detroit.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Overnight, the concrete was just gone. She goes, I just came out.
What a wild way. Like, just like overnight. Like, overnight, they just did a concrete job. Like, I just decided.
They drove the Bobcat underneath, propped it all up, and then towed it away.
That's insane. Like, can you imagine, like, the idea?
Do you call your insurance?
I don't know.
She was on the news like, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, you're like, I don't even know who to call.
Can you send someone down here?
Call the police?
I don't know if I call the police.
I have no proof.
Construction, my home insurance. I don't know who to call, but I just know that my driveway's gone.
Put them all in the same call so that you don't have to explain it one time. Just put a group call.
I know this is going to sound insane, but y'all need to listen to this. My entire driveway is missing.
They're like, do you have a ring camera or whatever? You're like, no, I actually don't at all. And then they're just like, well, how do we know that you didn't do it? Like, like,
I can ask my neighbors if they saw, my driveway gone.
Yeah. Did you guys hear anything last night? You know what? Not a thing.
Not a thing.
I didn't hear one thing. Someone stole your driveway? I didn't even hear a thing last night.
And the thing is, you can see where the driveway was. The indent in the dirt is there. And it's fresh.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's someone
driveway-
just stole my driveway like a couple hours ago. It's not fresh. It's not fresh. That one stole it a couple hours ago.
there's not an inch of cement left. That was a clean pull.
Like, imagine walking out of your house and just being like, what the
Son of a bitch.
Like, what about if it was like, not again? Like, I moved for this.
Why does this keep happening?
Someone's out.
Have you in
Someone's out for my driveway.
Oh my god! Like that guy who walked out of his house, took a step, and fell because someone stole his porch.
Oh my god, I remember that. Yes.
That means someone saw your porch, was like, "That might fit in my house."
Yeah, for real.
Measured it, and then was like, "I'll wait for tonight," and then came back and grabbed it.
That is amazing. That is amazing that some people are like, I may come back for that porch later.
And then actually do it.
And then actually do come back and get that porch
Free
later.
porch.
It reminds me.
Anything's free if you steal it.
It really reminds me of like that one scene from Trailer Park Boys where Ricky's with Trevor and he goes, Trevor, go grab that lawn furniture, bring it to the side of the road, then we'll put it in my truck. Because he's like, if you think, I'm not stealing, Trevor's stealing. Trevor's stealing. I'm just pulling his stolen property and then I'm taking it and putting it in my fucking.
I saw the side of the road, officer. I just thought it was free.
Yeah, when he was stealing barbecues too. That reminds me where he was taking barbecues.
Yeah.
Just putting there. He had a bunch of barbecues in the back of his car.
When their entire brand new driveway
It's
was just
hash.
just bales of hash.
Hash. He goes, get off the fucking driveway. When they lady or whatever would come park on it, stand on it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice driveway. Get the fuck
Get
off
the fuck
it.
off of that thing, man.
Get off it, you walrus fuck.
Fresh asphalt. It's been like 3 weeks. Get off of it. Can't park there. Get off
Yeah.
of there.
Oh my god, yeah. Dads are usually like that too. I'm not even talking about like actually anything fresh. They're like, don't touch it, like it's concrete.
My driveway, we could have parked on it like next day.
Yeah.
We were not allowed to park on it for a week. He goes, we got to let it set. We got to let it cure.
That's from your dad's
Yeah.
off of it. Yeah.
And I'm like,
See, that's never from
and I'm
the
like,
guy.
nah, dude. Like,
That-
I'm telling you, we're good.
That's never from the store. You ask like, because my uncles all do concrete. They're like, give it a day or two, and then, like dads would be like, they said a week. Like dads don't listen to their doctors more than they fucking listen to the guy who laid their driveway. They will fucking be like, you know what? I don't know if that guy knows what he's talking about. I think every guy
A
just
medical professional?
every person that's a professional in their thing, they're like, I don't know. I don't like. They always try to push it, right?
Yeah.
Like if a doctor tells you something, like if a doctor were to tell you like, don't have sex for X amount of days, they're like, I'm like 2 days by that date. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm
He
like,
said 3 weeks, but it's been a couple hours. 4 days. It's been 4 days. I can fucking.
it's been 4 days. I don't know. I think
I feel good. I got
I
it.
think the doc doesn't know what he's talking about. I feel great.
Got stitches all down your side. He's
Yeah.
like, you got to be in bed for at least a week.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a boot on your leg. I mean, remember the amount of times we've seen that? Where we'd be downtown and someone's just got
On crutches.
and you're like, Jesus, eh? Like anything for the club. Your cast
Brother,
has
you
to
out on the
peel up.
dance floor with the crutches?
Your fucking cast has like a fucking, what do they call those? Jaeger bomb on the fucking cast. Got some random people. Can I sign your cast?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like it's all fucking just sugary from all the alcohol and mixer that's on.
Go
it.
ahead.
It's like
sign my leg.
It's like falling apart because you know you can't get a cast sweat. You're
Yeah.
sweating in it.
Sweating.
You're
Drink
still
sport
stepping.
all over it.
Yeah.
Hey, can I pour this down your cast and then try and drink it?
Yeah.
What's that called when people drink
Shoey.
the boot? Yeah.
Shoey booty, whatever you
Yeah.
call it. I think it's a shoey though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I would never do that. My boots are gross.
Oh my god.
I
no.
step in so.
I would
terrible
never
things.
do that. I see people do that, and I'm like, hey, I'll do whatever, but like that's fucking disgusting. That is.
Yeah.
Like, I, so,
That and I think of bunions, and it's like, nah.
Yeah.
I just think
Because
like,
I raw dog my boots
That's disgusting.
all the time.
I just think
I go commando in them.
From I just think from boots though.
Yeah.
Like how I am in my shoes, and I know I'm not good. So I could not even imagine being like, let me pour liquid in this and drink it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That seems, and I don't have the stomach for that.
I'm like, sweetheart, I walked 50 miles yesterday.
I don't even think if I was drunk enough and someone was like, take a shoey, I don't think my brain would be able to get, like, I have a weak stomach. Like, I throw up.
Okay, how much money though?
I'll take $20. That-
Oh, no. For like a shoey, a proper
No,
shoey?
like a boot. 'Cause it's
A
supposed to be
boot?
yeah.
It's like, let's say like Chase's boot. Right now, that boot. How much money to
How much money to drink this boot?
to fill it?
To fill it and drink that
halfway
boot?
with beer, your favorite beer.
I got a big foot.
I bet if we fucking brought a fucking scope to that bitch. There's micro life living in that motherfucker for sure.
No, I can see movement in there.
How much money, truthfully? Give me like $1,000, I'll do it. $1,000, 1,000 bones. 1,000 bones, I'd drink it.
Brother, you got too much self-worth. You got to lower that.
No,
you gotta
dude.
lower that down.
Dude, my stomach's so weak, I'd fucking have a problem for the rest of my...
Yeah, but you could make out with $50. You vomit one time and you get $50? Shut up.
You vomit one time, you get $50. Oh,
Yeah, you get
$50.
$50.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're saying $50 you do it.
I said 20.
You said 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? You're gonna... Is that what you're standing by, 20?
Yeah.
If someone gave you $20, you'd do that?
Yeah.
I'll give you $20 right fucking now to do it on camera.
Well, what liquid?
I have beer
Two water.
and we got water.
Well, I'm not gonna drink.
We got mixer.
Not drink.
You drink straight mixer?
I'm an angel now.
Oh, so he's not gonna drink out of the boot.
No.
Got it.
No.
Yeah, we're too classy now. All of a sudden,
All
eh?
of a sudden, my mom watches this.
Yeah. So what? Your mom would be proud.
No, I don't think
Drinking
she
out of the
would.
boot. $20, eh?
Yeah.
That's a flat 20. I mean, we just offered it to you.
Yeah, but like,
It could be water.
if I was under the influence, $20, I would drink out of a boot.
Oh, see, that's
Yeah, sober though, I'm not drinking out of a boot.
so sober.
Why the fuck would I be drinking out of a boot?
If there's glasses,
There's no reason for me to do that.
there's zero reason for him to do that.
I gained nothing but $20 now. But if I was under the influence,
Put it on red. Sorry.
never stop gambling. If I was under the influence, if someone offered me $20, I'd drink out of a boot.
Yeah. That's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that you would do that for $20. 20. Remember that. 20 bones.
Never gonna catch me under the influence.
It's not useful.
It's never gonna come up.
It'll come up. It'll come up. I'll remember this. Clip this.
Clip this. I drink out of a boot for $20.
Cut to 30 years, like you're getting like married or something. 30 years is long.
At the wedding. At the wedding, drinking out of my boot.
Those boots, because those are the ones you're wearing.
Oh, I mean, yeah. What else am I gonna wear?
Well, like,
Don't be dumb.
don't be dumb, you idiot.
I want to buy another pair though.
I bought another pair.
know.
Didn't I tell you that? Yeah.
I know, but I
It
need
took a
one.
couple weeks to break in. I'm not gonna lie. My feet were hurting in them bitches. My feet were hurting in them bitches. But now they're broken in and they're
Good.
worth it. They're so worth it.
So worth it, right?
So
worth
fucking
it.
worth
Mhm.
it, dude. Not even don't even come close. It's so worth it. I love it.
I might go crazy with it. I'm gonna buy like an expensive pair,
Yeah.
like $300. Psh. Those are the cheap ones.
You gonna get the brown again?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a black cowboy boot guy.
No. I watched Talladega Nights yesterday,
Yeah.
and where Ricky Bobby's dad, those cowboy boots, dude, are sick,
I haven't seen them. Are they sick?
dude.
I've seen Talladega Nights, but off the top of my head, I wasn't looking at his feet.
Bro, can you pull up, Raine? Can you try and find
Ricky Bobby's dad's feet.
Reese Bobby's cowboy boots from Talladega Nights? But like,
Are they like
they're nice.
dogs? Are they like dog boots? Are they?
It's Reese Bobby from Talladega Nights. His cowboy boot. I want his cowboy boot specifically. His car's also sick in that fucking. His car is sick.
Yeah.
You gotta be the cougar, right? You gotta drive with the cougar in the car.
Where'd you get it? Don't worry about it.
There's a cougar in the car. I love that saying. There's a cougar in the car.
I just really gotta watch that movie. I've been talking about it so often recently.
It was someone mentioned something yesterday. Yeah, it's these fucking things, bruh.
Are those like gator skin cowboy boots?
Gator skin cowboy boots. You telling me you don't fucking like them bitches, bruh?
These are the actual ones from the movie.
Yeah,
That's dope, but they're switched. This is.
I know. I don't know why they
kind
did
of
that,
annoying,
but
Yeah, gator skin, anything's cool.
but those are sick.
Yeah.
Like he wore them throughout the entire movie too. They're dope. I love this movie. It's so good.
It is good.
Such a good fucking movie. If you haven't seen Talladega Nights, even though if you're not in the racing, it's such a good fucking movie. So funny too. Say you like crepes, man. Nope, just break it. Just break the arm. I'd rather not.
I'd rather die than admit that.
I'd rather-
It's like just say you like really thin pancakes.
Yeah, he said that, dude. He came on, just say you like really thin pancakes, and he's just like,
Fluffy.
And then
Big
he
and
goes-
fluffy. Do it.
He goes, Yeah, I think I'm gonna have him break it. Just break it.
He breaks. He's like, he actually fucking did it. He did it.
He did it. He broke.
Holy shit!
Oh my fucking god! And then when they try to convince him, like, of the pit crew, like his pit crew, when he comes back from after everything you went through or whatever, and it's his first race back, and they're just like, I forget. I think his name's Kenny. He goes, Kenny died because the car caught on fire or whatever. And then he sees, he goes, is that Kenny behind the thing over there?
Hi, Ricky.
And they're like, Kenny, we told you the fucking I forget his name. I think his name's Kenny or Keith or something like that, but whatever.
Keith sounds more
Yeah.
on point there.
But it's like, come on, Keith. And he goes, was he sad?
Would you have come to my funeral?
Yeah. And then it's funny, even when he's trying to, like, talk to his friend again, right?
Yeah.
Like, he goes, man, you were right. I was never a good friend to you, and I regret not being a good. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to sit and think about this for now, but until I've realized what's happening, I'm going to be mean. And he pushes him. So he pushes him, and then during the entire race, he's just talking to his pit crew. And he's like, do you think I was a bad guy for sleeping with his wife? Like,
Marrying his wife,
for marrying his wife.
trying to raise his children.
And then he goes, yeah, Ricky's passing you right now. And he goes, well, like, I guess in life, maybe. But he goes, no, he's currently passing you right now. Right now, he's passing you. It's good.
Where can I watch that movie?
Netflix. I watched it last night because a guy said, he just looks at me, he goes, at work yesterday, he goes, if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. That's like,
Those are the commercials I would fall for, though.
yeah, if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. Maypacks, official tampon of NASCAR. They have a couple of them that are fucking funny, man.
Yeah, they had a bunch of deleted ones, too.
They had a bunch of deleted ones where they were the cut scene where they laugh, they can't keep themselves together. Those are good.
Yeah.
That must have been a fun movie to make.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
really must have been. I want to go fast. When he's getting interviewed, he goes, I just don't know what to do.
I do that all the time.
I don't know what to do with my hands. And he goes, yeah, the car was driving good. And then after he's like trying to help him, he's like, put your hands down. And he goes, car felt really good. Car felt really good out there.
We went real fast. I do that all the time. Like, we're waiting for instructions, and I don't like to stand around because I get nervous.
Yeah.
They're like, are you all right? I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Car goes
real fast. And
if you ain't first, you're last. He goes, what? And he goes, what you told me on career day in school. If you ain't first, you're last. Oh, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
it's a bumper sticker, man. I based my whole life on a bumper sticker.
And then it's fun. I think the one of the things that gets me I've watched it so many times. Every time in that movie where he leaves always 2 tickets for his dad.
Yeah.
And then his dad comes and he goes, Mr. Bobby, these tickets been waiting for you for a long time. And he looks at them and you're thinking it's about to be like a special moment. He goes, Two tickets! $60 a pop, 2 tickets! He's selling the tickets at Ricky I think it's about to be a new leaf turnover. His dad's finally going to come see him race, and he's just like, 2 tickets!
You know what I respect about his dad? Even when Ricky got rich, he didn't look up. He didn't check in on him.
Yeah. He goes,
Even when Ricky was fucking balling.
called 3 different pizza delivery guys just to fucking find his son.
Because his son needed help.
Yeah.
First time his son truly needed help,
Yeah.
he was there.
Yeah. He goes, you got to feel the car. Remember he's blindfolded?
Yeah.
He goes, listen, you got to feel the road. He goes, I don't think this is safe. I don't think this is safe at all.
I do that too. You don't need your eyes to drive.
Yeah, you don't need your eyes
Feel
to
the
drive.
road.
He goes, tell me what you feel right now. He goes, I feel the warmth of the wood steering wheel, the rubber on the road, and he goes, all right, now put this thing in drive and drive this car. And then he drives it. It's every fucking car that goes through.
You gotta feel the road, Ricky.
He goes, well, or like the best out of all of his lessons is he goes, listen, son, time to be a man. There's a kilo of Colombian Bam Bam under the car. What's it gonna be? 5 to 10, or drive the car? What are we doing?
Oh shit! And it worked.
It worked, and then
Time
it was
on a
only
drive.
Lucky, it was only Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Feels good going fast, doesn't it? Why don't we go to a gourmet meal? Applebee's. I want to be kicked out
That's
of
why
an
we
Applebee's.
started talking about the movie.
Yes.
Because someone asked me, you ever been to Applebee's? I'm like, the only thing in my memory about Applebee's is Talladega Nights. I've never been inside of there. I have no idea what they serve besides steak.
Man, my grandma used to be obsessed with that spot.
Is it good? We should get kicked out of an Applebee's.
Dude, ever since Reese Bobby, and the only reason he got kicked out was because he was like, I said I didn't want onions on my steak. And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I thought you said you did want onions. And he was like, I didn't. And he goes, let's just not make a big deal about it. Next scene, he's thrown out. He's getting thrown out. But yeah.
Well, because the family thing was getting too much for him.
Yeah. I would love to get thrown out of an Applebee's. Why not?
Yeah.
Would you like to get thrown out of an Applebee's with me and Chase? I think we should go and cause an issue.
All right, let's go cause a scene before 10 a.m.
You just opened. Perfect. Where's the center table? I want to be able.
I want center stage for this.
I want to be looked at as I'm getting dragged out of this Applebee's. My mozzarella sticks were fried enough.
I'm throwing a cup of water. I'm tossing a cup of water.
Oh.
Not at anyone. Just across the room. And then yelling.
Did you what I wanted to ask, did you end up, because at this time now, why can't I think of the show? Rick and
The ones who live?
Yes.
You should watch the first episode.
Yeah, good.
It was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like start to finish, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
It was sick.
This is gonna be one of those ones where we got to talk about it every week.
We do. I want to talk about it right now. You got to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it then.
Just come over to my house after breakfast.
Did you buy AMC
No, I'm making Alex pay for it.
for AMC? Nice.
It's like $7.
There's got to be a couple episodes out now. Right?
No, just one.
Just one.
Yep. Premiere was last weekend.
Premiere. Oh, it was last weekend.
So the next episode comes out tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Is this gonna be the new Last of Us thing that we all watch together?
I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that. You
Where we
should-
talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it.
It's that good. I think the first episode you get free because like that Daryl thing.
Episode was free on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like everyone's been waiting for this, so there's a lot of hype around it. I think they gave it the first episode of Daryl because people were kind of like on the fence. But
Yeah.
now everyone's like, I gotta see Rick.
God,
I gotta see Rick.
gotta see Rick in that jacket.
That man aged like fine wine.
Yeah, right.
He
Rick,
aged so nicely.
that guy is like if we're putting top 10 beard and hair, he's
Blessed.
in there. He's in there. Top 3 at least.
I'd say
Top
five,
3. Top 3 at least.
Yeah.
That man can grow. We learned in season 5.
He can grow.
He can grow a
beard.
fucking beard.
What's it called? I'm gonna search up his beard in that. What's it called?
The ones who live.
The show is The Ones Who Live. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Rick. What?
Rick Grimes. I hope you don't see any spoilers.
I don't want to see any.
I hope you don't see any spoilers.
Wait, then look away.
Look at this. Like that's what I mean, man.
Yeah.
You're telling
How
me.
badass is this?
Like especially he has the white beard.
Guys,
now.
you don't even understand how badass that scene is.
Like that's what I mean. The white beard
Yeah.
with the gray hair now.
Yeah.
Especially when we learn
That scene's fucking like context funny. Context is funny for that. Oh man, I wish you'd watched it.
God.
Oh, look at Michonne.
Yeah, Michonne's. You only got to see her for 2 seconds in the first
Fucking dope.
episode.
I love Michonne.
Oh, you're gonna like the show.
I never finished.
We should watch this, Raine. Yeah.
What's
Oh.
going on here? Is it a reflection?
Yeah. What? Why is there a face there? Oh, it's probably like a transition of scenes.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michonne's fucking sick.
That scene's. That's like the first one of the first scenes in the episode. Crazy.
And does it like since you watch it, it explains does it explain like the first oh shit. Like why he ends up leaving and stuff like that? Does it explain all that? Like give you context?
Well, he's trapped.
Well, I know he's trapped, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like does it start from like him leaving like
Not in the helicopter. There's a like they explained where he's been.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to get at. See, that's what I mean. Like even him as the sheriff, you're like, yeah, that is a sheriff, but through like God.
Oh,
That's an edit.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. His like I don't
Okay,
know.
I don't want to keep looking through just for
No,
spoilers,
you will get a
but
spoiler for sure.
He does look really good.
It is badass.
That's what I mean. Like who out? Like I can't even think of another like maybe Tom Hardy. He can grow a mean fucking beard.
They broke Rick all the way. Like they broke him down.
Like broke him completely.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Over like a decade. Over a decade. Oh yeah, he's been there for like 15 years, dude.
Oh.
So this takes place like 15 years after The Walking Dead ended, I'm assuming?
No. So The Walking Dead
Season 9 is when he
Season 9 he left, and then there was a 10. I think it was almost 10-year time lapse.
Yeah.
From season 9 to season 10, or season 9 to this?
Season 9 to
The end of Walking Dead.
Yeah, actually it was like he left season 9 episode 5. Right. The next episode is like a 10-year time leap.
Oh, from episode 5
to 6.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to
I'm still stuck on season 6.
Nah, that's fair. Just finish it. You got to finish it, dude.
I'm restarting it.
Cuz I want to restart it.
What about if we restart it from like season like 4?
Hear me out. One of you watch it without me and give me the spark notes. Because I don't have the attention span for fucking 145 seasons of the same show. Okay?
You really only have to watch to season 9.
That's it. That's all you would have to know.
You got to watch 3 more seasons. Season 6 is so fucking sick.
You can rewatch it with me because
I'll rewatch that show, no problem. I have zero.
I want to restart the whole thing.
I have zero
again.
problem watching the show.
season 1.
Yeah, dude.
That's outrageous.
Nah, dude, it's good.
Like a fucking 12th time, dude.
Yeah, I know. Is that good?
But especially just until the Rick leaves, so then it at least makes sense when you're watching.
Yeah, because like
I kind of don't care.
what?
Like I'll watch like this new show with you guys without any of the context and not give a fuck.
Yeah, but
You
gotta
really
know
don't
why-
need any of the context
But
to watch the new show.
I guess not to watch a new show, but like why? What happens?
Like why he late?
Like why? What actually ends up happening is insane. Like
It
I
is.
think that's the part. Even
Yeah.
if I just showed her that, if I showed her that episode, she doesn't need to know anything else. I'll show her that single episode, and then we'll go watch that show.
That's good.
That's
That works.
actually-
Yeah, you should do season 9.
It'll be season 9, episode 5 is when he leaves, but at least I'll show you that episode, so then you have the context of when Rick officially left.
What episode of season 6 did you stop on?
I don't know. Let me check because it would be the last.
It'd be
one I've
saved.
Seen on Netflix. So okay, I could be being dramatic. Actually, no. I think I am in season 7 because I remember the first episode of season 7 being like ridiculously boring. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let me.
Well, it's it's Negan.
Yeah.
It's Negan to talk.
Let me go check my Netflix.
God damn, that show's good.
The show is so fucking good.
Okay, the last episode I seen. Oh, season 6, episode 14. It's titled "Twice as Far." With medicine running low, Denise goes on a supply run with Daryl and Rosita. Meanwhile, Eugene tries to prove himself to Abraham.
Oh, you got to finish that season.
She watched that already.
She
No, that's I'm about a third of the way through.
I remember what happens in that, and you remember what happens in that with Denise,
Which one's Denise?
the blonde hair girl walking on the train tracks.
the doctor.
Blonde hair girl.
No,
walking
you
on-
got to finish the season because
Huh?
Is that the girl she gets shot with the arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's that episode.
Oh yeah, she's in my new show.
you got to watch the whole season and understand the first like half of episode 5 or of season 9
I guess.
because
If
you're
we
like,
wa-
who
if-
are all these people?
If we watch season 9, the first 5 episodes, that should be fine. Because then at least you can have an understanding of the people. You have an understanding of everything. But then you are right. The next episode is them like 10 years into the thing.
Mhm.
So
Okay, wait. Well, I might as well finish season 6 then, because after I finish the Twice as Far one, or if you're saying I already have, there's only 2 more episodes after that, and then I'll go to the season 9 one and
Yeah.
then watch this new show. You
Because the
just
seasons between those,
don't
arguably boring. There's a lot of boring episodes in there.
there's a lot of boring episodes. Don't get me wrong. But like I used to have it on. Like if I'd go on my phone, I kind of can pay attention.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just think like some of it is important. I actually do think it is important context for
Yes.
this show.
But like, you guys could just give me fucking spark
We
notes
could,
on the
yeah.
rest of it.
We could, I guess.
Yeah.
You probably find a simpler version of it on YouTube too.
Nah, I'll give her my long, convoluted one where I go on a bunch of other tangents in between, and then you'll get to the
that's the way
plot
I
point. Yeah, it's easier that way.
Yeah.
Plus, I get to talk about it. And
You can
Yeah.
jump from season 9 to season 4 to season 3.
Now, back in season 4, we saw a handgun with the letter J on it. So 4 seasons later.
You'd be amped to talk about that.
All right.
Okay, wait. Are you about to end it?
Yeah.
Okay, don't.
Okay.
I have a segment that I would.
Oh,
like
a segment?
Oh dear. Okay.
Okay, so Jake, you know about this because I've been doing this with you. So I want to see him, but I want you guys to both talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
PYP. Okay.
Pick your poison.
I stole this from another significantly better podcast, Shits and Gigs.
We're literally the second.
What
best.
the fuck are you talking about?
We're the
We're
second.
We're the top 10% in the whole country.
I pay for their Patreon. That's the only reason I know.
Wow.
That's why it's such a good fucking podcast. Anyways, all right. So it's called Pick Your Poison. It's actually like a card game that it's just Would You Rather. You pick randomly and you put them against each other. So these are the best ones that I've come up with. Some of them I stole from Shits and Gigs. Some of them I changed. Whatever. Anyways, so this one is. All of these are hypotheticals. So okay. So for you, you're going to be pretending this one's about him, and you're going to be pretending this one's about him, okay?
About him. Got it.
So for Chase, if Jake committed a heinous crime in a communist country, say accidentally runs over the Prince of Dubai, how many fingers would you have to lose before you ratted him out?
It's the Prince of Dubai?
Yeah.
I'll die.
It's a complete accident.
It's an accident?
He accidentally ran him over while you were in the car. You were both caught on CCTV. He escapes, but you're caught. But you know where he is. How many fingers, or like, what do they have to do to you in order for you to rat him out? Be like, fuck it, he's here.
I just hate Dubai so much. You should have picked any other country.
Okay, any other communist country.
No, I don't think I'm ratting my boy out. If you kill a political leader, nah.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that's mad respect.
Like if you just hit someone in the street.
I was worried he was actually going to be, because that was going to be, I'm like, oh, I wasn't going to snitch on his ass. I'll die for you.
No, because it's for a cause at that point.
Yeah.
At that point, we're revolutionaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
At that point, I'm making it seem like it was planned.
Yeah.
I'm making it worse for us.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Worst situation. Yeah.
Okay. Next one. This, by the way, a couple of them aren't PYPs, but whatever. This one is, do you think if you went to the Roman Empire with a fully charged iPhone 15, do you think that you could take over the world?
What can you really do with an iPhone with no data?
I don't think you can.
Not much.
You could just turn it on and be like a camera and be like, hey, check this out. And they'd be like,
I think they would
They'd kill you.
They'd kill you.
They'd just kill you. Yeah, no, they kill you pretty fast. I would become a centurion, though.
What is that?
That's like a high-ranking soldier.
I thought that was a man horse.
No, that's a centaur.
Same, pretty much.
No. The centurion's got like purple like armor.
Yeah.
It's kind of sick.
Okay, this one I'm going to have to search up. So this question is, so we're going to go with the people that you have matching birthdays with, like celebrity birthdays. And we're going to go through the list and see who your dream/nightmare blunt rotation would be from those celebrities.
All right. Bet.
Okay.
What are you doing first?
I'll do Chase first.
Ugh. Who do you think you share a birthday? Do you know anyone that you share a birthday with?
A celebrity? No.
No.
January 14th.
Yeah.
Let's see. A lot of them are going to be like TikTok stuff.
Shit.
So let's say top 3 for the first one. We'll do top 3 dream
Carl
blunt
Weathers.
rotation. Okay?
He was in Happy Gilmore.
Yes. Okay. So he's in the.
He's
dream.
definitely he was the guy that had no
dream.
hands.
Snyder.
Fuck you.
There's a documentary coming out on him pretty soon.
Dave Grohl for sure, dude. That's 2 so far.
Oh, LL Cool J.
Oh, and then and the
Damn.
Cool J. Yeah, that's my
Okay.
3. I got my 3 already.
You do?
Do you-
Yeah. I,
See anybody else? Look at Jason.
Oh,
Bateman.
Jason Bateman's in there? Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, I'm cool with my 3. I got Cool J.
I think you got,
I got
the-
Dave Grohl.
Yeah. Let's just see. I'm
think
curious
it's
who else is up.
A lot of them are fucking TikTok people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to know. We don't need to see any.
Yeah, fuck it. You got your 3.
You got your 3. Those are actually a good 3.
Yeah, I was like, that's not bad.
Who was your 3?
I got Dave Grohl, LL Cool J, and Carl Weathers.
Okay, now nightmare blunt.
Just pick any of the TikTok stars up there.
And Dan Schneider.
And Dave Schneider, yeah.
All right, Jake, let's try yours.
I feel like I don't think I could focus on anything else but yelling at him.
And be like, why?
What'd you do, Dan Stein?
All right.
Okay, Kobe's for sure. up there.
yeah.
Lil Yachty?
Yeah, I'll put Lil Yachty up there too. Actually, he doesn't do drugs. Lil Yachty doesn't do drugs.
You have Trixie Mattel. You don't care about her, but that's a drag queen. We love her.
Why can't I don't have anybody, eh? I only had.
These are all fucking internet people.
I guess if I had to pick, Lil Yachty still would be in it, but I know
Yeah.
Lil Yachty doesn't do drugs.
He doesn't.
No.
He'd hang out though.
I don't know. Louis
Oh,
King.
this guy.
Yeah, him in my blunt
Get him
rotation.
in there, Louis the 16th, baby.
Louis the 16th. Yeah, you know what?
That's it.
Okay, that's what I'm having. Louis the 16th. In my Louis the 16th.
Yeah, it's just crazy. He was in the list. I don't know.
So Louis the 16th, Lil Yachty, and Kobe Bryant for
Alright.
sure.
There's nobody really that for Nightmare, eh?
It'd just be
Seth
any.
Curry, I guess.
It'd be-
Pop stars?
It'd be.
Oh my God, River Phoenix was there.
I didn't even see
It's
her.
Khan's brother.
I don't even know who'd be my nightmare. Stacy seems like she wouldn't be fun.
I don't know. Stacey might be fun.
You think so?
Yeah.
Um,
That guy, KK.
KK, yeah, he seems like he would.
I don't know. Neil
This guy looks familiar.
Neil is not to someone I'd hang out with. Actually, he kind of does look like one of our boys.
He's a rock star.
Oh, I know that guy. He's in a Daft Punk song. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you guys all suck.
Maybe Scott too. Scott seems like he'd bother me.
He looks
Yes.
like Matthew Perry.
His face is too small for his face.
No, his face is too small for his face.
That's true, yeah.
Yo, look at mine, bro. Your guys' suck.
Mine literally had Dave
Check
Grohl
it
on it.
out.
Dwayne Johnson,
Nice.
David Beckham.
Princess Charlotte of Wales.
Damn.
DC Young Fly. Come on.
Wow, you do share a lot of birthdays with a lot of people, eh?
Bam Bam. Lucky. Yeah.
Pat you share a fucking birthday with the Pat McCaffrey. That's insane. The Pat
Your guys' all suck.
Yeah.
Mine are dope.
Mine are dope. Your birthdays suck.
All right.
What was your dream blunt rotation?
Mine, obviously, The Rock,
You
David
can-
Beckham, and DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
Easy.
Who's your nightmare?
Whoever this guy is.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know this guy. He's on my TikTok. So I'm gonna
And
say
Princess
him.
Charlotte. Fuck you.
She's
She'd ruin the vibe real fast. You'd be like, why is there a kid here?
Here.
Mr. Nightmare because it's in his name. Duh. And then this child here.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get high with a bunch of children. You
It's
know?
weird that there's
Ruins the whole vibe.
I don't want to get high with a bunch of
I'm going to be tripping balls and they're like, I can't do that.
You gotta drive. You gotta drive, kid.
Get behind the wheel.
I can't do it.
Don't you have a driver or something? Like, why is...
Yeah, I get the princess stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Pick your poison.
Oh, dear.
Remove your own nipples using sandpaper
Oh.
or have a dick for a tongue.
I don't really use my nipples for nothing. I use my tongue a lot.
Probably your tongue, right? Like, your sandpaper, your fucking nipples?
I watched a guy rip his off with a razor blade.
Oh!
So,
Did you see that?
I'm-
Ew.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a terrible night. It's not a good time. But, yeah, no, I don't need my nipples for nothing.
You're going nipples?
Yeah, I'm ripping those
I may
bitches
go
off.
tongue. I can't
But
do
imagine
the...
you're talking to people and you just got
You have a dick in your mouth?
It's not gonna... What the fuck? It's a tongue... Is your tongue all over the place when you're talking?
Yeah, but
Maybe if it's a dick.
If it's
Imagine trying to take a funny selfie and being like,
You can never, like... Imagine being a kid growing up with a dick for a tongue.
yeah.
Oh, my
You're gonna
God.
The
be
bullying?
ridiculed.
Yeah,
The
maybe you're
bullying
right.
would be insane.
No nipples.
Yeah.
Imagine going to jail, bro.
You're fucked.
Good.
Yeah, maybe no nipples.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's valid.
All right.
One's like life changing. One's kind of just like it's an uncomfortable few days.
Yeah. All right. This one's a bit of a mouthful, but I think it's fucking hilarious. Okay. Suffer weekly epileptic fits that mimic disco dancing, so nobody believes that you're actually suffering. Or develop a fetish for dirty diapers.
Nope.
I'm
Dance.
discoing, baby.
Disco in.
So you
I
just-
like the disco anyways,
suffering.
so I don't think there's actually a problem with it.
You're
suffering?
though.
Yeah.
It's an epileptic
It's
shock.
you're suffering,
Fit.
but at least
Are
like,
they
I'm
good
also-
dance moves?
Yeah, like am I breaking it
It's
down?
like this. It's like this.
I do that in the club.
I do that now when
I
I'm.
literally do that.
And you're like, and you're suffering, but everybody's like, fuck yeah, dude, he's partying. So nobody believes you're really suffering, but inside you're like, I'm in a lot of pain, you know?
Yeah, but after the third time it happens, like in a meeting.
I think they'd
Kinda
be
just
like, I don't know.
Something might be wrong with this guy.
Plus, technically, once you're not, like, once it's done, you could be like, hey, that shit happens weekly. When that happens, believe me, it fucking sucks. You know, you can tell them.
You can tell them, yeah.
Bring me to the hospital.
They'd just be like, but you look like you're having so much
But
fun.
you look so fucking fly, bro.
But like those moves.
Those moves are sick.
Can I pay you? And it's like, okay, well, we'll
Pay me to dance.
All right. This one. Okay. Drink a glass of all of the sweat that you lost that day every night before you go to bed.
No.
Or toast your own hand in a toaster.
I'll burn my hand before I have to drink sweat every night for the rest of my life.
What about if it's for a year?
I have to toast my hand for a year?
No, no. The sweat, you have to drink it every night for a year.
But what? Toast your hand every night or just once?
No. Like toast your hand until it's like put
Your
the,
hand in a toaster.
Yeah,
But
like,
are you-
But like toast it like a piece of toast. Like imagine like that you're setting on your toasters all the way up, so it's like say like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
or whatever
But
the
once
toaster-
again, this is temporary pain versus lifelong suffering. I will burn my hand before I have to drink sweat for a year.
But
she's
then
she's just saying it's the. Listen, I get for your job, but if a person did work in like, I mean, if you work in an office, this is a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah, no brainer.
Like-
I sweat a lot is
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah. Okay, so that's yours kind of makes sense.
Yeah, and it doesn't taste or smell good.
I'm trying to debate because it's like the only time I really sweat at my work is like just the hot months where it's hot for 3 months out of the year. So I'm like debating if I'm just like, do I want to suck it up for 3 months or like burn my fucking hand? Because like I burn my hand at work all the time and that shit I mean, when I burn my arm,
It sucks.
that shit
It
sucks.
sucks,
But it's like, because
We're
I don't
talking
know.
like 3rd-degree burns here.
'Cause
Like,
I'm
like
try-
toaster.
I'm trying to just think because it's saying you put your hand in a toaster, you toast it. It's just saying for how long the toaster is going on. So I'm assuming it's like a piece, like a cycle, a toast cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how, like,
Your hand will be fucked.
your hand will be is it usable or are you able to recover it after that?
That's just
But it's
a
like, are
gamble.
you just going to cook the nerves
that's
out
up
of
to,
it?
That's up to chance at that point. You're
Yeah.
chancing the nerve damage.
That's a gamble.
So that
Yeah.
could be life.
But if it's only for a year?
Or versus drink sweat for a year. So it's like throughout that year, say it's like 6 months is the summer. So, you know, it's hot.
All I'm
whatever.
saying is my girl will not talk to me if she has to watch me drink sweat for a year.
I guess.
That's
Yeah, but
multiple
then you could be
glasses
like-
of sweat.
Be like, dude, it was that or lose my hand.
I'm going to say the sweat only because
You don't sweat a lot.
I
at
don't
your
sweat
job.
a lot at my job because if it is hot, I can open the door during the cold times, so I'm not fucking.
Yeah. So it's like some days it could be like a shot and some days it could be like 3 pints.
Yeah, see, I don't think I just at that point not drink water anymore. During those months, so I
I'd
don't
rather
sweat.
die.
You gotta treat yourself.
Yeah.
All right, next one. This one is fucking hilarious. It's not a pick your poison. It's just a scenario. It doesn't matter. Okay. You're being held at gunpoint while the man holding the gun is fucking your wife. You notice that his dick slips out and your wife slips it back in.
Ah,
What do you do?
I'm rushing the gunman.
End my life. Just
I'm
end it.
rushing the gunman
End my life.
and not.
End my life.
I'm just leaving.
yeah.
I'm taking the gun. I'm not shooting anyone.
I'm
grabbing my stuff and leaving.
yeah. Yeah.
Because at that point it's like,
Yeah.
this,
I'm like,
this is fucked up.
yeah. Yeah. I'm
Now
I'm
you're
ne-
just cheating
I'll
on me.
never be able to recover.
Now you're just cheating on me.
I'll never.
At
recover
first,
from
it
this.
was a stressful situation. Now
You're cheating.
they're cheating.
You're just
That's not
you're just
cool.
blatantly cheating on
That's
me.
blatant. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. I'm making it seem like you're the problem. Not even the guy with the gun. You're the problem now.
That guy. I don't even want to talk about him. I don't even want to talk about
Brother,
him.
this isn't even his fault anymore.
All right. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Yeah.
Tell everybody you meet that you're a sex offender.
God damn it.
Oh, I gotta do that already.
Or
I don't, by the way, and I'm not.
or
Good save.
become extremely addicted to heroin.
Oh.
Well,
my
I am
God.
already.
Well, you know what? Heroin doesn't seem.
For how long am I addicted to heroin?
Well, that's forever.
Am I functioning?
Wait.
It's not
No, I
forever.
in the fucking scenario it is. So it's like.
But I
so
feel like if
everybody-
I'm.
Okay, wait. Can I say something?
Sure.
Let me change the scenario just a little bit. So tell everybody you meet that you're a sex offender. You got to be like, hi, I'm Chase and I'm a sex offender. Hi, I'm Jake and I'm a sex offender. But you don't actually have to be a sex offender. You just have to tell everybody that. So you could play it off as a
So
joke.
could your friend, hypothetically, if you were like, hi, I'm Jake, I'm a sex offender, you could hypothetically.
He isn't.
Your friend could technically be like, he isn't.
Like-
he
He was
says
just
that.
avoiding heroin.
No,
It was that or heroin. That's it.
your friend could just be like, he's not. He just, for some reason, he won't fucking let this bit die. Like some shit like that. You could
I
play
feel
it
like
off
if I
as
have a friend
joke.
like that, I'm willing to do that. If I have a friend that's like, it's just
But
a
that
bit.
friend needs to be with you at all times. Imagine you're.
Oh my
imagine
God,
You're,
that's
imagine
a
you're
problem.
trying for a job, like you're going into a job
Oh,
interview.
you
I'm
have to
Jake
be
Graham
addicted
and
to
I'm a
heroin.
sex offender.
I know guys that work on heroin, they're fine.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to get the job before you can start doing heroin. If you're already severely addicted to heroin, you're not going to get the job.
Listen, if this happened right now, boom, I'm addicted to heroin. I have my job.
I'd be fine.
I just got to show up.
I'd still be
I
great.
just have to show up. And listen, I'd rather that because with heroin, at least I'm indoors. At least I'm indoors. I don't have to go talk to anybody. That's the beauty thing. I just got to talk to people, work my day, get my heroin, and get home.
Okay, so what's the version
Heroin.
above you?
Because I can't be every
yeah.
single-
Yeah, whatever.
Heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because at that point,
Doesn't completely ruin your life. Everyone thinking you're a sex offender will.
Will. Because think about it, if you stop and you got to get something for your car. Like you go to part source. Hi, I'm you know what I mean? I'm this. I'm so and so. But yeah, no, like cuz even if you have to go get like batteries or something. Like you go like think about it. You got to go make a pickup.
Yeah.
Pickup for who? Oh, I'm Jake. I'm this. You know what I mean?
Hi,
And can I have my
Jake,
pizza
sex
now?
offender. I need a battery for.
Like, that's way worse than me just showing up with no sleep.
I'm wearing a shirt that says I'm not a sex offender.
That's oddly suspicious, though. That's serious incriminating.
And then you say
Hi, I am. And then I just go.
I'm not.
Hi, I'm Chase. I am a sex offender.
All right, now I
Y'all
need
ready
a
to get
battery.
this show on the road?
Now that battery I need. I need this battery here. Yeah, I don't know.
Showing up to a date, like a blind date, like a Tinder
Oh
date.
my god.
I'm not a sex offender in the bio.
And then imagine it goes well. She realizes you have this condition, and then you got to go meet your family. Oh my god.
Well, if I'm meeting her family, there's been some. She knows about it at that point, so she'd have to tell them.
Yeah, she would tell him, but don't you think?
Beforehand.
Don't you think to be like, are you sure?
Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. I pulled up my criminal record in front of her. We're good.
We're good.
I'm not even on the registry.
All right, next one. Pick your poison. Have taste buds inside of your asshole. Or find 6 live streamed webcams from inside of your bedroom.
How long have they been there?
Undisclosed.
I'm cool with that. I'm profiting off that.
Yeah.
There's no way to profit off taste buds in your asshole.
True.
But if I know my room's being live streamed,
I may leave.
I'm
him.
a fine.
I'm just kidding.
I may find a way to. I'm putting advertisements in there.
Listen to my podcast.
I'm sleeping in a forklift certified blanket. All time.
New episode out. If anyone's curious.
Just in my room.
Looking at all-
Hey, you know what's a great service? NordVPN.
Better help.
Oh my God, a subscription box in my bedroom. I wonder what's inside. Holding up a paper with the logo on it.
Big HelloFresh box. I can't wait to make this incredibly
In my bedroom, I'm making it. Bring it in the hot plate.
With a sponsored hot plate, sponsored pan.
You take it out of the pre-made package. You open it up in my bed.
This is so convenient. I can make this anywhere.
Do not fret for the crumbs, for I have this here vacuum.
Thank you, subscription service, for this vacuum.
Okay. This is the last one that I've got more, but this is the last one I wanted to ask you guys.
You can do it every time we're all.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Find out that your long-term partner is a prostitute hired by your parents to be with you. Or be tried for treason in North Korea.
So death or a free prostitute is the options we have here?
Yeah, but your long-term partner, you found out that your parents hired her just to be with you. So she's just been pretending to be with you and she's been pocketing the cash.
Mine's pretending now.
Is she sleeping with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's pretending to like me right now.
That's all I
Fine,
need.
that's cool.
That's all I need to know. Because North, you're not winning.
You just kind of work to death or die.
Yeah.
A little embarrassment, or you work to death and die.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, like, realistically,
I pay for it now. I find out it's been free this whole time, I'd be excited.
I mean, she's
I'd dap my dad up.
I'm like, oh, fucking thanks, man.
Damn, dude, I didn't know you were doing me fucking good tight. That's why you never get me anything for my birthday?
You'd say all the money goes to this.
Your college tuition, all of it, right here.
Yeah. Right there.
Do you continue to do they continue to pay for it after I find out, or is it like
Well, that
the
depends
illusion?
on how you react, because then it's like you'd be like, "Hey man, what the fuck?" Or if you're like, "Yo, that's cool."
I'd stop being as nice as I am. If I know she's getting paid for her time, I'm not being like nice to her.
I don't know. That changes everything, I guess.
Well, I mean, it kind of like I don't think I get what he's saying.
Yeah,
Like, he's just like, oh, well, now that I know that she's just here because she's getting paid.
Like I'm not answering her calls.
Okay, so then, so then it's like, okay, you find out.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that you'd be cool with it. As long
I
as
wouldn't be super cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I would stop being faithful for one.
But
I'd stop answering her calls at inconvenient times, and I'm not texting her.
Yeah,
right back.
I mean, at that point, they literally just have a prostitute on retain for you.
Yeah,
like that's what your parents are doing at that point. If you find that out, if those are the two options,
I'm just setting time and place at that point.
It is. It's literally like have a prostitute on retain or get tried in
get
North
killed
Korea.
or die.
Yeah, that's literally those are your options.
Like if it's continue, like they're going to continue to pay it, that just works in my benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you know what? He's kind of right. Like, he brought up, he goes, I'm not going to be faithful anymore. Like, what's the point? If she's like, and
If she's getting paid to be there,
Especially-
she's kind of just doing my laundry now.
especially if you asked her and you were like, hey, like, do you actually feel this way too? Like, you're just only here because you're getting paid. And she was like, yeah. It's like, oh, I'm 100% not giving a fuck.
Okay,
then
well now
anymore.
I'm just going to treat you like my maid.
like, she's just your assistant now.
This is my assistant.
Yeah. I guess that because it is.
Sometimes I get to fuck her.
I don't know if I could anymore.
Not when she's a prostitute.
If she's getting paid for it, I don't know if I could. I feel like it'd ruin it for me. I'll never know.
You're like, ignorance is bliss. No,
Ignorance is bliss. She is cleaning my bathroom though.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah, in my house.
Mm.
Yeah, she's quitting her day job
Perfect.
of being a prostitute.
Of being a
She's on retainer. Why do you need more
I
money
actually have a
for?
question about this. Is she prostituting out with anybody else?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Well, no, she's your girlfriend.
She's okay.
So like it'd be like imagine like me.
So it's
You found out that your dad hired me to be your girlfriend.
but you're only sleeping with me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, well then.
Yeah, that changes a lot.
That doesn't change literally fucking anything because then it's like you're finding out that it's like finding out people are getting paid to be your friend.
Are they not, Jake? You're still getting paid for this.
Yeah, I
right?
would. Your dad's been on time.
Okay, all right.
Dad hasn't missed a payment yet. So
I know no one in my life wants to speak to me for free.
no, but like
That movie from fucking Meet the Fosters or whatever, Foggers. It's like, wait, you guys are getting paid for this?
we're the Millers. We're the Millers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just because
I almost feel like that would improve my life.
knowing that a prostitute only is sleeping with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I don't have to be nice to her at all.
He's really on the nice thing.
How badly do your girlfriends get treated?
No, really well. Because I know that they like me. And I like
they're
them.
not prostitutes.
Because they're not they're not getting paid to be there. The reason they want to hang out with me is because they like me. But if they're getting paid to be there, why would I be like, yeah, we can go to whatever dinner you want today, babe. No problem.
Be like, oh no, you're getting paid. I'm choosing the dinner now at this point.
You're going to pick the pizza up with your gas.
What's up?
With the money that my fucking parents gave you.
My parents are paying for this. You're buying the dinner.
And you know what? It actually, you know who honestly, its life would ruin more is the prostitutes.
Yes,
It would.
that's what the only loser here is the prostitute.
Because then the prostitutes like, I'm kind of stuck in this because they keep paying me.
Yeah, you've agreed to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the circumstances
Now
change.
now he knows. That's
Yeah.
That's actually the only difference in that situation.
Yes.
Is that now that he knows.
Yeah.
And then if he was just like really better about it, he'd be
You're
like,
sleeping on the couch now. I'm getting the whole bed.
Okay, what about
Yeah.
now that you know she comes to you and she's like, baby, listen, I'm sorry. That's the way it started, but I do really love you. Like, I'll tell him stop paying.
Oh, okay. Well, then now
Yeah.
we're just in love. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So you'll be nice to her.
Yeah, because we're dating now. This isn't a paid relation. She's not getting paid to hang out with me.
Especially if she said that, if she was like, "Oh, I'll tell him to stop paying me, so me and you could be together." I'd be like, "But are
That's
you done?
real then.
We're not Are we? It's us. You're not going back out." Like, you know what I mean?
She's loyal. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If she's saying she's in love with me and she's stopping the payments, I'm not gonna be like, well, you're a piece of shit
Yeah.
for being a prostitute this whole time. I'll be like, all right, great, babe. We were still in the same spot then.
do you trust her then? Are you now going to be like, yo, let me see your bank, though?
Why?
'Cause,
Why-
like, what if she's like, no, for real, like, keep paying me. Like, I don't
Oh.
want to fucking be with this man.
Well, I mean, I think wouldn't you just be able to know after a few months? Because
I feel like I'd just ask my dad.
like, hey, are
But
you
he's
still?
been lying to you for God knows how long.
Yeah, but now I know.
But yeah.
And why would he continue to pay this prostitute if I'm like, I don't want to talk to her if you're paying her? I'll just go out and get my own. I'll get a better one.
You guys are fucking insane.
You brought the question up. Where does answer?
Or I'm going to go to him and be like, okay, you need to let me pick my own.
Okay, pick one I like.
Like-
Like that's what you have to say.
If we're paying for the service,
Yeah.
I should at least get to choose.
Oh my god.
You love this one now.
Do I, now that I know she's been paid for me to love her?
You just said that you'd be in love if she admitted like, yeah, like I'll just tell him not to pay me no more.
Yeah,
Then
because
you'd
the
just be cool
payment
with it.
option, like if she's getting paid to do it still, then like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Because I promise you, if I find out that anybody's getting paid to hang out with me,
Yeah.
see ya, and I'm saying bye-bye to the person that's paying them, because that's fucking pathetic.
What about if it was the same way for you though? What about if it was like, hey, I actually genuinely did like hanging out with you?
I'd be like, womp womp, cry me a river, build a bridge, and get over it. That's pathetic. No, I'm saying big fat womp womp.
I could see why my parents would feel like they need to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say, let's just sit with that one for a second. That was really sad.
I don't know. Like the whole, like literally the two options is have a prostitute on retain or get tried in North Korea. I'm choosing the
Killed, yes.
Yeah, or I'm prostitute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, that'd be so sick.
But having a prostitute as a
On
girlfriend?
retainer, yeah. Because you're not paying for it. You get all of the benefits with none of the downfall.
It's valid. It's a valid argument. Like,
How am I losing in this?
Okay, but what if then you find out, because then you're like, after you find out, you're like, bitch, I've been paying for all of these dates when you've just been dating me while earning money?
What, am I going to back charge her?
Yeah.
No, but you could just be like, fuck you, bye-bye.
I don't think I would. No, I feel like I'd just be like, okay, well, now that I
mean,
know the
imagine-
reality of the situation, I will use it to my advantage.
Okay, how does it change if she's just still being a prostitute, like with other dudes? Does it change it? You getting tried for death?
But
Oh, no, I'm once again, I'm not being nice to her. Probably not sleeping with her anymore, but
Yeah.
she's going to be my live-in maid.
yeah, I'll probably just make her do shit.
Yeah, no, like
Like,
she's
she's-
cutting the grass. I'm no longer taking out the trash.
Yeah,
I'm not taking out my own trash if I've got someone on retainer who has to listen to me.
Hey, basically just having a boy.
Yes!
Like you gotta ask, like, how much is my parents paying you a week? And then they tell you, and you're like, okay, perfect. Like, grab some groceries here, and I want some of this when I'm home. Like, and then they're like, and then when she is like, oh, you don't want anything, like, you don't want sex or not. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna.
You're a
have you
prostitute.
I'm
all right.
You could be like one of those naked maids, but that's it.
Yeah.
No.
You just don't want to see a naked woman.
Get stuff. I have
I'm not just walking around my house. Other people live there.
Yeah, you got. But then like you're just like, you know what? Like you grab, like, you just like have her do like little shit. You're like at work, you text her. You're just like, listen, I'm gonna have a grilled cheese party later. I want you to go grab
Go get the groceries.
go grab everything, bring them, drop them off, get out of the
gone.
house for a little bit.
Be gone.
Gone. You're not invited to my grilled cheese party.
No, I'm not inviting a prostitute to the grilled cheese party.
You telling your friends if that happens to you?
That I have a prostitute on retainer?
I
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah.
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 I got a prostitute that I'm not paying for that does shit for me. Dub. That's what it is. That's a.
I'd be hyped up for you.
You'd be like, really? And then,
That's sick. Could she do stuff for me?
yeah. I'd be like, dude, she can go get your driveway if you want. She knows a couple guys. I stole a driveway a while back. She'll go get you a brand new fucking driveway.
Yeah, no, that worked for me.
That's a yeah. That is
The other option was death.
Yeah,
You know?
you,
Like,
yeah. You
if
did.
the other option was something a little less, no, my choice would still be the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because then like they'd be like, well, she see like you're like yeah, but like I just have to do a bunch of other.
Are you
shit.
asking if I'd be like hurt emotionally for like a day or so?
Yeah, it would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have initially hurt, but then when like,
But once you realize the amount of positives that come out of it,
but you go to your boy one time and he tells you, but like, can't she just do other shit for you? And you're like, oh my fucking
fuck.
god, yeah,
she's still getting paid for this.
yes. Like she's still getting paid to hang out around the house. I might as well have her do some shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck. That'd be so sick.
Especially like
A
who
maid
knows?
you
Maybe.
don't have to pay for. Oh my god.
And then she's still doing her. You got to think too. She's if you're saying your scenario where she's also out prostituting with other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then like she's still making her own money, doing her own thing, then getting paid from my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just like having like an assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like she's like keeping a time schedule for me. Like she's setting up my appointments.
yeah. Like I don't want to call the doctor. Call the doctor.
I was thinking more like, okay, I got to do the podcast at this time. I got to do this at this time. You have to remind me and like text me when these things have to happen. Also, you have to remember this, this, and this.
on your way to so and so's house. Just drop me off here. Like just I gotta.
You flipping a trick to the night? All right, you got to drop me off.
Yeah, because then you have like a maid.
Yep.
You have like a cook. You
A
have, like,
driver, an assistant.
And listen, we may build a good relationship that way, but I'm just saying
It might improve.
It may improve. Yeah, maybe we're not sleeping together anymore. But hey, listen, it's probably improves. Like, okay, everyone's living kind of their own life. It's kind of you're just with a roommate at that point that helps you out.
buddies.
So it actually may work out.
Yeah. I've seen no downfalls for this.
The fact that your heart just got broken.
That is the
It's
emotional.
gonna happen eventually.
But listen,
because then it's like you're completely in love with this woman.
Yeah.
Like it's a long-term partner.
Yeah.
And then one day you find out it's all over. And yes, there is perks, but I mean your heart just got broken because imagine it's like the love of your life just broke up with you, but then it's like, oh, but we can still be friends. You know what I mean?
We're not gonna be friends. She's getting paid to be there.
Yeah, but you're still seeing her around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, she's never left my mind. But it's fine.
guys can deal with that kind of emotion. Like you just gotta be like, well, that hurt for a little bit. All right, I guess I gotta keep
Like
going.
I'm waiting for that call right now.
Yeah. You just have to. You just have to move it. Like, there's gotta be like,
Gotta
look,
move on. Yeah.
that's it. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, you kind of have to at that
Might
point.
be hard to explain to the next one though. Like This is my ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend, prostitute maid.
Nah, don't tell her. Don't tell me.
She's going to be wondering about the woman who's always around the house doing shit.
That's my maid. Make yourself sound dope. You're like, yeah, bitch, I got a maid.
That's my house cleaning
How much you
service.
pay her? I don't.
My parents do.
Got that bitch on retainer.
Yeah, but then you just sound spoiled at that point.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell people.
I
my
would
parents
actually
are paying
probably-
for the maid.
Or you could just, because like she's getting paid to basically do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Just be like, be gone by the time that my girl gets here.
yeah,
She never needs to know.
no. But
I-
That's
you can't hide
a girl that's-
another woman.
And then she finds out she's also a prostitute.
Wait, babe, you don't understand. I do not sleep with this prostitute anymore.
I
She's
did.
nearly my assistant. I did when I thought she loved me.
She gets me grilled cheese stuff.
That is
Grilled
super
cheese stuff.
complex.
She gets me grilled cheese stuff and driveways. That's all that matters. That's all I get out of this.
Yeah, see, I'd have to be open about the prostitute on retainer.
She benefits me in every way except sexual.
Yeah. How could she compete with that though?
Also do that and sexual and not be getting paid.
I'm not gonna fire the maid.
No, nobody's asking you to.
Okay.
Right.
What are they gonna compete?
Especially
I
if-
feel like that won't work.
So what, you can just never fall in love again?
Well, like, listen. At that
No.
point, you just have to get accustomed to my life, because I ain't switching at that point. I'm not fucking switching at that point.
It's not that I won't fall in love. It's that it'll be very hard for the other person
Because they,
to be okay.
like,
with
they would have a problem with your life, and you'd be
Yes.
like, "This is kind of how I live it." And if they're like, "Well, that's not cool," well, I'd be like, "Okay, well, there's a door." I'm not getting
prostitute staying.
the prostitute staying that is getting me my grilled cheese. She will stay, and she's doing my shit for me. Like,
The prostitute stays.
we actually have a pretty decent relationship. We're not that bad of humans.
Sweetheart, we get married. We have a maid to do all the bullshit for us.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But I'd also go to my parents and be like, where the fuck did all this extra money come from? Where was this during my childhood?
They were spending it on trying to find the prostitute to retain.
Yes.
later in life.
They had to put some money away.
They
Down
had to retain
payment.
that shit early. You know how hard it is to find a prostitute your exact age?
You gotta
that's
pay 'em
willing
the-
to spend the rest of their life with somebody.
Got to
for
give
some
them a
cash.
year's salary up front, at least. At least.
Easy, yeah.
At least up front.
Thank you for enlightening me.
You happy with that? You happy with that?
Well, no, but it's cool, I guess. That's why it's a different opinion. I'm getting tried for treason in North Korea.
You couldn't
Well,
handle
you're
that?
not, you're not winning. Not winning. It doesn't matter what
No,
lawyers.
yeah, I'm dead. It's death. I'm gonna wake up dead for sure. But still, it's better than fucking finding out like your life's a lie. 'Cause
Guys are
I'm-
used to
I'm
disappointments.
I'm picturing it. It's like the love of my life. This is the person I'm like going to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
So it's like you already like not only once that's over, not only are you mourning the current relationship, you're also gonna be mourning the future that you built in your head with that person. You know what I mean? And it's not like I don't know. Maybe that's like a man versus woman kind of thing, but it's like I don't know.
It's just, I don't even think it's man versus women. It's people just handle relationships differently.
Yeah. Some people like reflect on them pretty bad, but then some people will be like, "Oh,
I push it down fast and hard. Like the minute it comes up, I suppress it.
Like, what? Whoa, what relationship?
Who?
I don't even think I was in one." You gotta like lie to yourself.
No, you,
You gotta like you're like I don't even.
I
know if
suppress
knew
it
that
fast
person.
and hard, get out of the situation, and then reflect on it hard for years.
Good.
I really like the way you cope.
Most people don't, especially my therapists and my friends and loved ones.
All right, you want to get the fuck out of here?
Yes.
Let's go eat some breakfast.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're out of here. Glad to be back. Glad to be back.
We're gonna do it again.
Yes.
Wonder how much Raine hates being awake for this long.
I'm good. It's only 9:30.
Damn, yeah, we need to go get breakfast. All right, we're out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
Peace out.
Just received in our newspaper.